Hey everyone, I'd like to inform to my audience about making a spray paint. Why do we learn about spray paint? Well, that's because it's a special project for art and how to express yourself. Also, it can generate income by selling spray paint art prints to the customers. When I'm doing spray paint, it is very creative art experience and requires stencils, balls to making a galaxy, planets, pyramids, and others. Some people doing art can really help them with their therapy expression. In history, there are famous artists who do spray paint just for art. First, I'm going to explain one famous artist who spray paints. Next, I will show you how to make spray paint made by me. Finally, I'm going to explain benefits about making a spray paint that helps for some people with their mental health. There is one famous creative spray paint artist known as Banksy. There are a couple points I would like to make here about him, who is #1 graffiti artist in the world. So on August 11, 2021, by an entry in his article, 10 most famous graffiti artists in the world, that he says Banksy is an anonymous graffiti artist, and there remains much speculation about his identity and biographical details due to his massive popularity. I think even though graffiti was once negative expressing violence and hate, it is now an art. Banksy made graffiti popular art forms. Banksy shows the influence of spray paint art for positive experience along with mural graffiti and canvas or on paper. Now we learn our history of famous artists. Now we move on to learn about making spray paint. So right now, I'm going to show you how to make spray paint art. However, it's going to be simple steps, and I'm going to just make a planet that I'm calling it Lucifer Art Planet. But first, in her article 2022, How to Spray Paint from WikiHow, cited by Jeannie's Taperman, that she should suggested to wear a mask to protect yourself from the paint fumes because it may ruin your lungs if you don't wear the mask. Okay, here's going to be step 1. Choose a color scheme for your planets. Pick 3 or 4 colors to use for your planets, which is I'm using yellow, red, orange, but also you need white and black. Step 2, secure a large circular item onto your painting workspace. Step 3, spray 3 color around the outline to spray it. Step 4, cover your colorful lines with a layer of white spray paint. Well, which is I'm doing black everything because there is no white. Step 5, use wrinkled paper to add texture to your planet, then pull out bag or paper. Step 6, wait for 5 minutes, 10 minutes to let it dry. Step 7, cover your planet with a round item to protect from the other paint colors. Now, cover it, then you spray entire on your paper canvas. Step 8, flick a white across the canvas to create it, or you little pressure to make it create a star. And then you pull out the ball, that's it. Now you made Lucifer Planet. That's how I like to make one for myself. The above steps gives you a basic idea on how to spray paint planets. As you can see, it's pretty simple. As a result, now you know how to make spray paint art, pictures of part of your hobby. Another positive thing about doing spray paint art is that it can be very therapeutical and relieve stress. Lastly, there are some people who work on their mental health because all thanks to the art. Here's one benefit of how spray paint art helps with some people with their mental health. In the article, How Making Art Helps Teens Better Understanding Their Mental Health, in November 1st, 2017, by Julie Fraga, even though she talks about in general art and mental health, but it can apply to spray paint art. She says, while the creative process in wardrobes group is an open canvas, like exercise teaches the students an emotional skill like self-awareness, social skills, and self-acceptance. The emotional skills really helps with their being calm, present, and very mindful. The social skills really build them to make a great community, show manners, and be polite. It helps teens through the art to express themselves, which can be healing. So that's it. We have learned about spray paint. It's not just an art, but it can be fun and theoretical as well. Spray paint really gives me an idea for not only something fun during the pandemic COVID while I'm stuck quarantined, but also making money. I just sell a few of my spray painting to my few family members. It will be great if I could one day make a living of it. Thank you everyone